Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. So I have before you the very first inner child working spread that I intend on doing. This is kind of the spread that's gonna break the ice of inner child work for me. I found the spread on Pinterest. It looks like this. Inner child, healing your inner child. Tarot spread by Emerald Lotus. I've been trying to ignore all the synchronicities happening lately with me being called to do a work with inner child work, but I just can't. I couldn't ignore them anymore. And I found this book called Shadow Work. It's a journal and a workbook on Amazon. It's $7. It's humongous, but it has spreads, it has journal prompts in it, all kinds of stuff in it. I'm going to start using that. I'm going to start deep diving into shadow work and inner child work and kind of healing that part of me that has been broken for a very, very long time. I am using my mystical medleys. If you watched my video yesterday, published by Liminal 11. If you watched my video yesterday, my VR assignment at the Hermit's Cave, you would know that this is the deck I chose to do inner child work with. I find it something that speaks to me on an inner child level, but it's also serious, which is what I needed. It's something serious, but also fun to look at, because it's going to probably get deep and dark. Because my childhood was dark. So, yeah. And this is the first attempt to do something like this just because I know I need to do it. I know it's something I just haven't wanted to do it because it's kind of like a going to the dentist have to kind of thing. But, and you know you're going to need to do it, but it's just going to be painful in the process. And that's what I feel here. Now, I did pull a card from my mini Roots and Wings and to ask for the overall energy of this spread before I even pulled the spread. And I got mystery, and it looks like the moon, which is what the moon card is in tarot, right? All about mystery. And then the bottom of the deck was kindred. So I feel like it's going to uncover the mystery of more information on what happened to me as a child. But just know that there's also kindred spirits out there like me. I'm not alone in this. And I love that kind of message. But we have 7 cards. I put these 2 sideways just because I didn't have enough room here. I did sit and meditate before I pulled the cards. And here we go, because there's a lot of them. And I've rambled on for 3.5 minutes. So the first question is how my inner child feels currently. How my inner child feels currently. And I got the sad squirrel. And of course, it's sad. The last few days I've really noticed that my attitude has gotten a lot more depressing lately. And I think that's just because you come to a point in your life and you start questioning, how did I get where I'm at? How did I get in this situation I'm in? How did I get at the job I have? How did I get here in this moment? And a lot of it can stem back from your childhood. And I think just because we feel the need to pat ourselves with a job that is like comfortable, surround ourselves with people that make us feel comfortable, no matter if it's a situation that we can't grow from. It makes us feel comfortable because we've had so much trauma as a child. And I think that is why I'm at the sad squirrel stage now. Or my inner child is at the sad stage, because it knows we're about to get into something deep. That's crazy. So for question 2, what I lacked as a child. what did I lack as a child? And I got the Three of Pentacles. Wow. And I always get the Three of Pentacles as teamwork, but here I see, here's the kid trying to dance to the beat of its own drummer, and the parents are like, no, that's not happening. It's not happening. You can't act like this in public. And that's how I feel about my childhood. Is like, I had all these ideas and thoughts, and I wasn't allowed to express them, maybe because of the parents I had. Interesting. That's crazy. So question 3. Oh my gosh. Something that left my inner child scarred. I'm scared to pull this over, guys. The Seven of Cups. That's interesting because the Seven of Cups to me is all about choices. And I didn't have a lot. Oh, that could be why there wasn't any choices for me. I didn't have any growing up. So when I feel that because when I left home, I made all the wrong choices. That's interesting. Very interesting. And I find it interesting that the kid is in black and white. Like, they haven't started to live in a life of color yet. Wow. That's crazy. 4, how that scarring is affecting my life now. Wheel of Fortune. And again, it goes back to what I was saying in the sad squirrel. So I made all these decisions because I was restricted in my childhood from making any decisions. So when I grew up, I made all these crazy, wild choices, and it changed the trajectory of my life. It changed everything for me. I made some right decisions along the way, but at the time, it didn't feel like that. And it turned my wheel upside down. Wow. I'm getting chills. Card 5, something I can do to heal my inner child. King of Wands. Take action. And it's almost like he's on an acting set and he's like, action. Wow. I knew this deck would be perfect for this. I knew it would be. And it has been. This is crazy. It's pretty to look at and cute and cuddly to look at, but it's hard-hitting. Wow. That's crazy. And number 6, how can I support my inner child? We got the 6 of Pentacles. Celebrate that inner child. It's 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is, look, he's so sad here. He's like, I want some money too. And he looks like he's getting it all. There's, again, to me, a balance. There needs to be a balance. Remember, don't walk away that inner child. Remember, is what I'm getting here. Is like, you're supposed to remember. You're supposed to deal with the heartache and deal with the pain that you dealt with as a child, and then let it go. Interesting. Number 7, a message from my inner child. This card followed me around all of 2020 and most of 2021. This card is the bane of my existence. And it somehow, the card that represents the inner child that, is a message from my inner child. Is stop fighting yourself. Stop the inner conflict. And I've said it before, in this specific deck, in this specific card, the 5 of Wands is all about competition or conflict. And to me, in the last year that it stalked me, in 2021 that it stalked me, I came to another realization with this card that it's one of those cards that the way I was starting to see the 5 of Wands was a competition with self, a conflict with self. And this is exactly the to me the epitome of that. It is the exact image of what I see as a conflict with self. He's got so many balls in the air, so many bats in the air, so many things he wants to do, but he's the one stopping himself. And I find that intriguing, that this is a message from my inner child, that just stop fighting yourself. Stop fighting me. Stop fighting the memories. Stop fighting. That almost brings tears to my eyes, because when you're a abused child, you try everything in your power to just bury all of that. And it's very hard to do. I mean, it's very easy to do once you become an adult and you surround yourself with all these choices that you made, this padding around you. It's very easy to bury that inner child and bury that trauma. And this 501s is saying, stop fighting it. Let it happen. Wow, that's very interesting. Very interesting. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to take a little breather. I'm going to go through and put in my new journal this first ever inner child work. Inner child work spread, and then go over details with it in my journal. And that's it. I'm not even going to look in the book. It was very straightforward to me. It came like that. And I knew it would. I knew this deck would do this exactly what it just did for me. Interesting. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you want to do this spread too, I'd love to see it if anybody else wants to do it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button for any future videos. And you guys have a good night. Bye.